Hey everyone, this is Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking about e-publishing in this special edition of how to make your manga more popular. Now, in the past 6 videos which I did a couple of months ago, I talked more on published media or published books, but I haven't really talked a lot about e-publishing. Because at that time I didn't have enough information about electronic publishing, so that's why I didn't talk a lot about it. But I've been snooping around lately, and I found a couple of methods that you can get your work out there and people still gonna read it for free and you can gain money from it. And the reason why I like I like e-publishing more than book publishing is because e-publishing is much easier. You're not committed to a certain deadline. You can upload your work at any time. You know, like I've got a page or two done, I can upload them right away. So it's easy, and you're the boss of your own. You don't have a boss to control you or something. So it's really fun. And for a lot of people who probably are going to listen to this video, we're gonna end up like working a main job, and we're gonna like work on the manga like on a side job or something. I'm sure a lot of you are gonna do that in the future. You can think of it as a part-time job that you can get money for it. You know, you're doing something that you like and you're getting a little extra cash, so that doesn't sound too bad. And for everyone who's still in high schools or looking for a part-time job, that's also a great way to get money, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna be talking about how to get your work out there with paying a little cash, or in some cases not paying any dime, and you get money for your work. Probably a lot would go, I want to have my own website, I'm gonna publish my work there. That's probably one of the most successful ideas yet, because now webcomics are really popular. And owning your own websites means that you're going to put advertising on your website. Here's the little trick about it. When people are putting advertising on your website, they're paying for you for your website to host their ad. So that is a way that you're going to get some extra cash. Of course, the more people who get to see the ad, the more money that the companies are going to pay for you to put advertising on your website. And you have like a website with the name of your project, so you kind of have like your independent identity on the social media, and you're making money out of it. Of course, in order to kind of tell people about your mangas, you can check my other 6 videos. What they have, because in those 6 videos I also talked about how to make your manga popular through the social media, so you can check that out. That's one way. Of course, owning a website isn't really like tough as before, and renting a space is pretty cheap these days. You can rent, like in Egypt, I can rent 2 gigabytes and pay £500 for the whole year, and that's kind of pretty cheap. And if I put an ad, for example, or ads, I could be making like, for example, £100 a month. So I have gained like 1,000, or actually I've gained £1,200 a year, and I've kind of paid like 500 for renting the website, so I made like 700 pounds through the whole year. But that's just an example. You know, it differs because every ad has its price what I want to say is that when you're hosting an ad on your website, every ad differs from the other. Every price different from one site to the other. The more popular the website, the more the money that you're going to demand to host the ad on your website, because there's a lot of people who will go and will check your website, and sites like IGN or GameSpot or stuff like that, do you know how they kind of continue on in their works? Through advertisings that they put on their website. So they actually make a lot of money from the advertisements they put on their website. And YouTube, I believe, kind of from online advertising, I believe they gain about $600 billion a day, or something around that, $600 million a day from advertisings put on YouTube from all over the world. So that is how much money online advertising can bring when people are putting online ads on sites and stuff. So you can actually be surprised that you're going to make like a couple of $100 a month, and it's your own website, so you can do whatever you want with it, and it's your rules. So that's pretty cool too, that you get to shape up your website as in any type of way you want. So that's one way, but that's you're gonna pay for renting the website. Another way is, and that is for free. You can start off a blog on Blogger, and people are going to say, what? How am I supposed to make money like that? Simply by enabling AdScene, which is a program that puts advertising on your blog. The thing is, if you want to make money from Blogger, people need to click on the advertisings on your blog, but you haven't paid like any money to start a blog. You're just doing it for free. And if your blog is kind of getting more popular and more people are starting to kind of go and log in, they might click on your advertisings, and you may gain money. And how do you gain money from AdScene is that you're giving your bank account, like a certain bank account. For example, you started a bank account just for money that you gain from your online business. And I recommend that if you're going to go to make an online business, that you make an independent bank account just for the online business that you're doing, separate from your other bank account. Money, or the money that you gain from those clicks, or people who are clicking from the advertisings, the money that's gained from that are going to be directed into the bank account, and that's how you get to make money. But believe it or not, there's some cases where people on blogs make up to $15,000 a month. So I guess that's pretty cool. And the cool thing about a blog is that it's unlimited, so you don't have like a certain bandwidth to go with. You can enable videos and stuff. So you have like the option to play around with the blog. But as I said, as part of the ads hosted on the blog, I'm not too sure actually if you're going to get money if the ads are hosted or by clicking, but I believe it's by clicking. When people click on the ad, that's how you make money, I guess. But still, it's worth a try. You might not lose anything if you try to start a blog and, enabling AdScene. Also, you can enable AdScene on your YouTube account. If you aren't in one of the couple of countries which has the partnership program, you can enable AdScene. AdScene is something that is available through every country in the world. So that's the good thing about it. And that's why I'm starting to kind of use AdScene as a way to get a little extra cash. You can also enable it on your YouTube videos. It works the same way. By when people click on your ad, I believe you're going to make around, I'm not too sure, but around maybe 2 cents per click or 4 cents per click, or maybe when you're hosting an ad on your blog, you gain 2 cents for hosting and 4 cents for clicking, something like that. I'm not too sure, but I think it works in that way. And average blogs kind of gain from 300 to 500 pounds a month, I believe. I'm sorry, 300 to 500 dollars, not pounds, dollars a month. So it's still, it's still a pretty good deal. You should try it out, and it's for free. It's also another way to make your work more popular by starting a blog through the social media. Finally, there is a very interesting way which I kind of discovered, that there are some manga websites that pay you to host your manga on their website, but you cannot host your manga on any other website. If you are starting a blog, you can host your manga on your blog and other sites. But if you are working with these e-publishers, they're going to have the rights for your manga, and you won't be able to publish it anywhere else. And you need, of course, you're going to be like an employee. You need to upload your manga at least, or update it like once or twice a week, and you need to have a certain quality of art in order to publish on these kind of websites. But still, you're going to get paid for it, and your manga is going to be online. And there are some websites that will ask people for subscription fees in order to see these mangas, which are exclusively hosted by that manga website. Maybe other sites are going to show it for free, as long as you don't show your manga anywhere else. But there are a couple of sites like these, and they are kind of cool because they are kind of encouraging beginner artists or beginner manga artists to publish their work there. Another cool thing about e-publishing is, once you can publish your work online all the time, but there are some people who publish their works in a book format. Because the fans love so much the artist and they want to support him, they will go and get the book. Of course, the story will be still continued on the internet, but they just want to help the artist by buying products like t-shirts and cups and bags and books and stuff like that. So in kind of a way, when people are seeing your work on the internet, they just like it so much, they want to support you, they're going to buy your products. So there you have it. These are kind of 3 ways that you can publish your work online, and you are paying a little bit of money, or you're not paying any money at all. And of course, if you're able to get a partnership by uploading your manga on YouTube, that would be awesome, because I believe that for every 1,000 views, you get like $20. I believe that's how it works. And it's different from AdSense, because on YouTube partnership, you gain money by the number of views on the video, but not by how many people click the ad. So that's the difference between AdSense on YouTube and the partnership on YouTube. AdSense is very easily enabled, but the partnership program, well, it's definitely tough. It's much tougher to get than AdSense. Well, this was the special edition that I made for this. I'm sure live you got some questions. If you want to ask anything, please ask me in the comments. And if I have I'll try to answer all the questions in the comments, and I'll try to make also a video to kind of answer all these questions which I've got. I'm sure a lot of people maybe I haven't said enough information. They want to know more about a certain part of this conversation or this discussion. So yeah, feel free to ask anything. Feel free to kind of say like, I didn't get that part, or I'm missing something in that part. And I hope that this video kind of helped you in kind of like expanding the options for your work to be published. Alright, since I'm running out of time, I'll see you in another video. Sorry it's been too long, but too much. I wanted to say too much, and there was just too much to be put in one simple video. So yeah, I hope that this video helped you, and I'll see you in another video later.